How long do you think
Even
it would take?
How
long do you think it would take for the herders to embrace ranching? Because you say it's going to be a gradual process. But when we look at the intensity of the conflict, and we look at the immediacy of the conflict, we're looking for solutions that will work almost immediately. How long do you think it's going to take for the herdsman or the herdsmen to embrace ranching as a solution?
See, ranching has so many models. Ranching has so many models. We have a model from New Zealand that involves the development of all the grazing reserve, getting all the herders to live in their local settings, providing all the value chain industries in that area with education and everything, provide water, grasses that will keep the herders in those areas. So ranching has so many models. Depending on whatever model, we have to put it into practice. Let's begin it now. Let's start ranching now. A lot of people who are living in the town will want to go into ranching to be rearing their animals. Let ranching begin somewhere so that the local herder will be educated to see how this ranching is going on. And there is another program by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, and was also you said, because we are also discussing with USAID, we have a program with USAID that we are now making arrangement to hold a nationwide workshop, bringing the farmers and the pastoralists on the same reconciliation table from each and every state, and identify. We are now in the process of identifying all the critical stakeholders. If you go to the southwest, we will try to bring in OPC, we will try to bring in Apenipere. If you go to the southeast, we are bringing, we are inviting Ohaneze, we are inviting Mosab, we are inviting IPOP. If you come to the central area, we are now trying to identify the essential tip associations that are supposed to be invited, the Agatu section, the Birom section. If you go to Taraba and Adama, we are all trying to identify critical stakeholders that are having conflicts with herders. We'll bring them all together under, you said, together with Mercy Corps, Interface Mediation Center, and Search for Common Ground. We are working. By March, we will call for this workshop nationwide. We will come and have inter and intra sessions for 2-3 days. Then let's discuss our problems within ourselves. Then let's come together and begin to have solutions to our problems, while all these other critical stakeholders are present. So these are some of the initiatives that are going on in Magban.
I just want to ask you quickly, because you referred to it, the crisis, I mean, the reconciliation between, the reconciliation moves between the governors of Nasarawa and Benue State. We saw that on TV, but we also saw that quite a number of people were not happy with it. You think it's political, but even people looking at it and looking at the amount of damage that, that was suffered by the people of that area, they think that you don't think it's too soon for, people to just heal and forget, and, for them to be able to give out a part of their land again for people whom they perceive were the cause of their problems?
Well, they say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. So it's a right step, it's a good step in the right direction. I hail the peace initiative of these two governors, because something has to start somewhere. So those people that are blaming it, what do they want people to do? Do they want the government to just sit and just be watching at things? Let's begin to do something. Now, this is done. Some people are complaining. Then we will find a way of also, it's just like having an opposition. Opposition is always keeping you alert on your responsibilities so that you always be doing the right thing. So they have blamed the peace initiative. Oh, we still have to look at it. Why are they blaming it? Why are they perceiving it as if it is a wrong approach by the government? But to me, it's okay, because it's a right step in the right direction. They say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. So this is a step.
Do you think it's something that would the herdsmen be willing to leave off, Agatu for now, to at least let the people heal? The herdsmen are out of Agatu since when we had the first ceasefire was one Idoma initiatives here in Abuja. When we had our conference with Miyetti Allah, we called for ceasefire. We requested the Fulanis to move to Nasarawa side. Let tension die down before
they come to Agatu side. And I don't think there is any Fulani man that lives around Agatu now. Even after the conflict that claimed so many lives, a lot of Fulanis have moved on the other side of the riverbank in Nasarawa State. But we did that in order to have peace. Let's have peace first before we begin to think on how the relationship is going to be. So now that we have peace, these initiatives done by the two governors is a welcome development. We are moving forward at least.
Last question to you now. This maybe it's around the directive around the FCT. Before now, there had been a directive to herdsmen to move out of the FCT, but we still see them around the Federal Capital Territory. Is there a reason for this?
Well, the only reason is ignorance. You see, the hardware concern is grass and water. So wherever he sighted grass wasting away, he will want to bring his animal to come and graze. But when there was a problem the other time, we called all the leadership of the herders around Abuja. We sensitized them. So that was the reason why the problem became so low then. Now those that you see, because the Abuja branch have sat with the FCT minister, we told them, designate an area for them, develop a grazing reserve for them, because the whole of this Abuja city is located on a grazing reserve. The city came and made Fulanis here. So they have now moved to the surrounding of the city. So we were discussing with the FCT minister, is definitely making provision for them. But the situation is at its barest now. But we'll continue to sensitize them. If we see them around, we identify their leaders, talk to them, because we told them from that day that we had a meeting, our branch had a meeting with the FCT minister, we clearly told them that after this, whoever is seen rearing his cattle in this city will request the environmental to come and penalize him.
We'll take a moment now. When we return, Mr. Solomon Musa, the chairman of SOCAPO, will share with us possible solutions to the conflict.